Every single one of us were created by God in a flash. 1 second we go from nowhere to now here. Let us not forget that this life is a gift. In reverence of our Creator, God asks us to walk with Him through life. Remember and live with the Lord before you grow old. Remember the Lord before you pass away. We are born into a fallen nature within our flesh that leads us towards selfish gain. The sins of man go all the way back to the beginning, when Eve decided to trust her eyes over the word God had given her. That fallen state of man was exactly why God would send prophets to lead Israel and eventually Jesus for all of humanity. God made a covering for us to bring us back in communion with Him through Jesus' sacrifice. Solomon taught people through Proverbs and the word of truth. He reminds us that seeking too much wisdom often leads to grief and weariness to your body. The excessive yearning for knowledge ends up being me-focused, even if it's Christian. Instead, let us simplify our search for God. The Word of God is true and trustworthy. The Word illuminates our path and provides us clarity in a confusing world. Trust the Lord with every part of your life, even those secret compartments in your heart that we feel no one could accept. Throughout the Bible, we are called to fear God, but not in the way that most may think. God reveals Himself to us throughout the Bible not to make you afraid, but rather to show you His holiness, and we should want to draw near to Him for that. We don't have to look far to see what an amazing Creator God we behold. And as we keep our eyes on Him, we can see just how great He is. The struggle against the flesh is worth every moment when we have the right perspective. We all will have a moment where this life ceases and we begin to turn back to dust. Your spirit will move on and stand before God, where every knee will bow.